Hello and welcome back. Now today we will start off things by Lady Zama. She decided to open up about her alleged story and the public backlash she got from dating Sjava. Now she said that they initially started dating back in 2017 and they decided to keep things private. So when the public got to know about their relationship, it was actually during their breakup, which was then in 2018. She claims that she never knew about Sjava's wife. She says that Sjava actually told her that the wife was the caretaker to his mom. But then she later found out that this wasn't actually true. This was the wife. She then claims that before they actually got into this relationship, her and Sjava actually raped her. She then takes us down memory lane as she recalls things. She says that one day she walked into a room. So when she walked into that room, she says that there was no prior discussion about intimacy or anything like that. So she says that she went into the room and then only to find out that Sjava would have his way with her. So as she stepped into the room, she says that Sjava began to do her thing. She began to sleep with her, and she said that she did not consent to this. So she says that she did not stop it either because of at that time she was under medication, heavy medication, and she had some stitches on her because of she went through some procedure that she went through. She says that she has since blamed herself about the events that happened on that day. So I don't know if this led to her agreeing or being in a relationship with him afterwards, because of afterwards they became an item. So from the rape, the alleged rape, which was in 2017 or before 2017, until the split up, which was in 2018, she says that it took her up until 2019 to get rid of him or to finally get away from him. She then claims that even after the breakup, Sjava continued harassing her, and her now boyfriend was sick and tired of hearing about the story, and that is when she decided to go public with it. She says that there are incidents where she felt like Sjava was actually watching her, like stalking her. And she says that she felt unsafe and she felt like Sjava could get to her whenever he wanted to, like he had access to her. So she felt paranoid, but at the same time she felt like she was in danger. She felt unsafe. She felt stalked from Sjava. She then wants to clear the air and make it known that when she decided to go public about this alleged rape and that Sjava was harassing her, it was to kind of say if anything was to happen to her, the public and her loved ones should know that Sjava is involved in this. So this was like her cry for help and for her safety as well. So telling the public it wasn't for fame or for anything or to mess up Sjava's career or anything, but it was for her safety and for her cry for help. She further says even though the public did not believe her, she admits that even the people around her did not believe it too, and they would even call her dramatic. Now, just as soon as she spoke about her story, Sjava started losing endorsements, and these were major endorsements. So at that time, a voice note was then leaked, and this voice note did not do her any favor at all. And people listening to this voice note kind of discredited her story, believing that she lied or something. The voice note was leaked back in 2020. And then she says that but the actual recording was back in 2018. So when the voice note was leaked back in 2020, it kind of seemed like it was a recent conversation when it was an old one between her and Sjava. The actual conversation in the voice note was before they are split up back in 2018, and it was over a music dispute that they had. She says that it wasn't pleasant for her to witness as her life story and her reality became a focal point of entertainment. So for her to take things to the social platform was to make Sjava to leave her, and she admits that it did work in her favor. Now this is kind of similar to Amanda and the Jub Jub story. I mean, Amanda was in a relationship with Jub Jub for 2 years, and afterwards she did not even lay a charge on him. She only decided to do this as it became public knowledge that she and Jub Jub had a thing, and this was through the McJeep podcast. Now we do know that a rape case, among others, has been filed for Jub Jub. Amanda was okay with everything. She only had a problem soon as Jub Jub admitted to everything. So we were shocked. The whole of South Africa was shocked because I, for one, never knew that they had a thing. We know of the misfortune that happened back in Jub Jub's life when he had to go to prison and all that. But irrespective of that, we know that during the time that they were dating, now Jub Jub was the star boy at that time. So thinking about it, it kind of makes sense as to why she would date him back then. Now, while Jub Jub was away, Amanda did build her life up and her career. She started doing things, she even got married. Now, I believe here the problem was the husband, because of we all saw the backlashes. We saw just how angry he was when he posted that video on social media. Amanda lost it as soon as she found out that Jub Jub had confessed to the public about their relationship, because if it wasn't for Jub Jub and the podcast, I for one would have never known that they had a thing. And seeing as to how things played out, I believe that she had every right to be furious, because we can see that the husband actually left her, and she even had to make that fake video that she recorded about the alleged rape and all those things that she alleges. Now the marriage did end. Maybe the husband just wasn't having it. Maybe she was like, you have 20 exes and now Jub Jub is the 11th. He was like, no, I'm not having this. You know how men are. The thought of their wives having an ex just drives them crazy, but it is what it is, I guess. So Jub Jub admitting to this relationship did really cost her marriage, because yeah, it's over. So coming back to Lady Zama. Lady Zama alleges that Sjava raped her, but then she had an actual relationship with him afterwards. Secondly, she alleges that she never knew about Sjava's wife, so she later on found out, but she continued dating Sjava. Just as Amanda claims that Jub Jub raped her for 2 years, but she stayed with him for 2 years. Now we know that she claims that she stayed because Jub Jub's family was powerful and all that. But listen to these stories. They both stayed after the alleged rapes. Now Jub Jub even admits that he was the one that dumped Amanda when he got with Kelly Khumalo back then. Now let's put our thinking caps here for a moment. I mean, the alleged rapist Jub Jub dumps the alleged victim Amanda Dupont. He left her. She didn't leave him. He left her. Now, of course, a case has been opened and we can't wait to see how this one plays out in court. So that'll be all from me on this video from Lady Zama, and thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.